local news and local content here on Seclo Sounds, your community radio station.
Join me, Gary Fitz, every Monday night, 10 o'clock.
Leading the fight, one man fate has made indestructible. His name?
Gary Fitz here.
2 hours of the coolest tunes, every Monday night, 10 o'clock.
That's Dennis Squeeze, a 9 Below Zero, and a brand new single called Don't Play That Song You Lied. So that's out on the 14th of October, and here it's events time. What's on at the theatre in and around Milton Keynes this week? Well, over at the Milton Keynes Theatre, you got Georgia May Foote. Many of you may remember her from Strictly last year. She was runner-up, I believe. She's playing in Truman Capote's Breakfast at Tiffany's, the classic tale of Holly Golightly, written by Truman Capote, of course, and was made famous by Audrey Hepburn in the iconic 1961 film. That's at Milton Keynes Theatre this week between Monday tonight and Saturday, with evening of performances 7:30 and Wednesday and Saturday matinees at 2:30. Tickets for that, so atgtickets.com/Milton Keynes and 0844 871 7652. Then over at the Stables, he's a legend of the songwriting business. His songs have sold an incredible 360 million records worldwide. His name is Albert Hammond. He's at the Stables tomorrow night, Tuesday the 20th of September. His songs include the Free Electric Band, Never Rains in Southern California, The Air That I Breathe, Down by the River, and One Moment in Time, well worth seeing. And then the following night, Wednesday the 21st of September, Jimmy Webb, the Glenn Campbell years. Over the last 5 decades, Grammy Award-winning Jimmy Webb has topped the charts with hits including MacArthur Park, Up and Away, among others. He's going to be doing a tribute to the Glenn Miller years. And on Saturday the 24th, we've got the Johnny Cash Roadshow. A gentleman called Clive John, he's one of the best Johnny Cash tribute artists you ever like to see. And then the following day, Sunday the 25th, the UK's top Phil Collins tribute, No Jacket Required. They're in town at the Stables. And the Stables, www.stables.org. And the box office there is 01908 280 800. And then I must mention, down at Harpenden Halls, we've got 2 great shows. Friday the 23rd, Bootleg Beatles, they're on. And then the following night, Graham Parker and Brinsley Schwartz. Graham Parker, ex of The Rumour, he's in town. That's down in Harpenden. The box office there is 01582 767 525. And then over in Bishop Stortford, he's a friend of the shows. Les McEwen, Bay City Rollers, Thursday the 22nd of September. That's at the Rhodes Bishop Stortford. rhodesbishopstortford.org.uk is the website for that one. And then down at Stevenage, if you like a bit of theatre, tonight running through till Wednesday, A Party to Murder. It's a thriller written by Marsha Cash and Douglas E. Hughes. 6 people have come in a secret to a Halloween party, and that's all the story of that one. That's down in the Gordon Craig. 01438 363 200 is the thing for that. And then one more show I must mention. It's the 30th of September. It's a charity show, Lytton Music Feast, down the Lytton Arms in Nebworth. There's Karen Carpenter, the voice of Karen Carpenter actually, Tony Lee, and she's from Stars in Your Eyes, and Ben Smith, who's a guitarist, played with the M People. And then we've got 2 girls doing ABBA Lush. That's down at the Lytton Arms in Nebworth in aid of the Armed Forces Veterans and Family Information Centre in Stevenage. I'm going to be there, and you can get tickets in advance. They're £10, would you believe? 01438 812-312. And I think that's all the things I've got for this week. If you'd like me to mention your event or your theatre show on the show next week, all you need to do is send me a message. It's thesticks@seclosounds.org, and I'll do my very best. Anyhow, my next guest is up next is Ellie Jane. I'm going to play her brand new single. It's called Clocks.
Douse my heart in fuel and toss me into your fire. The most colourful explosion, full of wonder and desire. I mean, what did you expect of me? Your words are just exemplary. I'm only human after all. And you see through all my defiance, found me such a sweet alliance, baby. Don't you go. And I'm crying out to someone for this to be real. You might just give me what I want to feel. 'Cause I've been waiting so long for you, my love. And now the clocks have stopped. Now the clocks have stopped. Now I look to you, and you are lined with gold. A halo glows around your waist, and I listen as I'm told. Just you and me, no other way, and I trust every word you say, 'cause I know that it's true. And I've never been hypnotized, but by you I'm mesmerized, and now I can't tell between the two. And I'm crying out to someone for this to be real. 'Cause you might just give me what I want to feel. 'Cause I've been waiting so long for you, my love. And now the clocks have stopped. And now the clocks have stopped. And now I see that you and
There we are, that's the clocks from Ellie Jane, and I'm joined now by Ellie Jane. Good morning, Ellie, how are you doing?
Good morning, I'm okay, thanks. How
Good.
are you?
I mean, that's a lovely song, isn't it?
Thanks, yeah, I like it.
That's your first single. It's your first single, isn't it?
It is my first single from my upcoming EP.
Yeah, just give that a plug. That's out in the autumn, isn't it?
Yeah, it's coming out on the 7th of October.
Oh, 7th of October. Okay, that's great. And your first single, great. I love the video as well. I've been watching it. Or do they call them videos now? It's on YouTube, isn't it? So it's still a video, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, tell everybody about the inspiration behind the song and the sort of the theme of it, if you can.
So the inspiration behind the song is when you first meet someone and it's early days, but you've got a good feeling about it. But at the same time, your walls are still up at this point. You don't know what this person's going to do. You don't know whether it's going to work out or whether it's going to hurt you. But you're really, really hoping that it's going to work out, because this could be what you've been looking for.
Uh-huh.
And the inspiration was probably, me and my boyfriend have been together for about 4.5 years now. So all of my songs are personal. And, back in the day when I first met my boyfriend, I didn't know if he was a little sleaze or not. So I remember thinking, oh, please be a good one, please be a good one.
Ah.
Lucky for me, he is a good one.
Yeah, and the video, I think, is it shot in a clothes shop? Is that a clothes shop?
Yeah, it's called Freshman's in Sheffield. It's like a vintage clothing shop. They've actually done a lot of work with like Arctic Monkeys and lots of upcoming musicians. They just really like to help. But yeah, they give us permission to shoot in there, and they let me borrow some of their clothes and things.
Wow.
It's really cool. But the shop, there were still customers and things walking around the shop while I was.
So whereabouts? What's the name of the shop again? And what was it? Whereabouts is it?
It's in Sheffield.
In Sheffield?
Freshman, yeah,
Okay.
because that's where my sort of management company that I'm working with, Resound Media, Sound Consultancy, etc., they're based up in Sheffield.
Okay, because you're...
Yeah.
Well, let's. One of the reasons you're on is because you're a local girl, as well as I like the song. You come from Hertfordshire.
Yeah, I come from Hertfordshire, yeah.
Yeah. So, and well, the bit I've been sent, you grew up on a small council estate in Hertfordshire.
Yeah.
In an area often represented as being posh. Now, I know where it is. I know which town it is, and I don't know if we're going to mention it. Shall we mention it?
Yeah, you can.
It's where I was at school in Hertford, which is next door, the next door village, next door town, and where was sort of when I was a boy. And that's a long while ago. When I was your age, it was a long while ago. And actually, where was sort of it was the posh relation of Hertford, I think.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Some parts are lovely. There's really nice houses in some parts of Ware, but where I am is more of one of the more modest places up around called King George.
Okay.
And, it's just a little council estate where everyone knows everyone. Really,
Well, there's nothing wrong in living in a council estate. I personally, I was brought up in a ex-council house. It was a council house, and my mum and dad bought it. So let's not knock the council houses. I think it's a great thing. But I mean, how did you sort of discover you could sing, and how did you first get into the music business and all that sort of thing?
I mean, I can't remember sort of the defining moment where I thought, I can actually sing. I've got a very musical family,
Okay.
And we've all of us love music. My brother's a DJ, my uncle's a drummer, and so on.
Really?
And I've always just sort of sung on my own in my bedroom, with my Barbies and that. I'd make them play and X Factor and stuff. And then when I was about 9, when I went into the juniors, I joined the choir, and I managed to get a few solos in the choir. My first solo was actually in Castle Hall in Hertford, actually.
I know it well. I know it very well. I know. It's not called that now. It's the Hertford Theatre now.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
You'll get told off for saying that. I remember.
Yeah.
I'm old enough to remember it used to be a cinema. If you ask your grandfather, he'll probably remember. It used to be the Castle Cinema many years ago. Then it became the Castle Hall, and now it's the Hertford Theatre. So otherwise, I'll get into trouble with Hertford Theatre if we call it the wrong name.
Oh yeah.
I don't. You probably won't, but I will do. So I know them there. So, that was your first gig there, was it?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
When I was 9. That was
9
years ago.
So last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And that must have been. I mean, because it's a decent sized theatre. It holds what 300-400 people.
Yeah.
That must have been quite frightening.
It was terrifying.
Terrifying.
It was, because obviously when you're that age as well. Yeah. 200-300 people. That's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people.
Yeah. And I remember I sung a Beatles song. I think it's called Yesterday by the Beatles.
Oh,
and
really?
The theme was like about Moses and everything, and
yeah.
it was really good. And I remember I got a solo with that.
Wow.
That was